What if I told you that the conflict between Gaza and Palestine is not just about territory, but also about identity, survival, and the quest for peace? This is a story that dates back over a century, a tale shrouded in complexity and fraught with human tragedy. In the late 19th century, Jews fleeing persecution in Europe began to settle in Palestine, then a part of the Ottoman Empire. The World Zionist Organization, founded in 1897, aimed to establish a national home for Jewish people in Palestine. Understandably, this caused tension with the Arab Palestinians who had been living there for centuries. Fast forward to 1947, and the United Nations proposed a partition plan to divide Palestine into Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international administration. The Jewish community accepted, but the Arab community did not, sparking a civil war. In 1948, Israel declared independence. Neighboring Arab states invaded, leading to the First Arab-Israeli War. By the end of the war in 1949, Israel controlled most of the territory. Over 700,000 Palestinians fled or were expelled from their homes, an event known as the Nakba, or disaster. Fast forward to 1967, and the Six-Day War broke out. Israel occupied the West Bank and Gaza Strip, home to over 1 million Palestinian Arabs. This was the beginning of a long and bitter occupation, marked by violence and human rights abuses. The first Intifada, or uprising, began in 1987 in the Gaza Strip and West Bank. It was a largely civilian protest against Israeli occupation, and it was met with severe Israeli military force. The Intifada ended in 1993 with the Oslo Accords, which aimed to achieve a two-state solution. However, the accords failed to deliver on their promise, leading to a second Intifada in 2000. In 2005, Israel withdrew from the Gaza Strip, but retained control over its borders, airspace, and coastline. This led to a power struggle between Palestinian political factions Fatah and Hamas, with Hamas eventually taking control in 2007. Israel and Egypt then imposed a blockade on Gaza, leading to a humanitarian crisis. The conflict has continued to ebb and flow, with brief periods of calm punctuated by outbreaks of violence. Today, the situation remains tense, with peace seemingly a distant prospect. So what can you do? Educate yourself. Learn about the history, the politics, the human stories behind the headlines. Listen to voices from both sides. Understand that this is not a black and white issue, it is a human issue. And most importantly, never stop asking questions. Because it's only through understanding that we can hope to find a path to peace.